Hey guys, there aren't many more things to talk about, but I wanted to give a little attention to the floor plate because I think there are a couple of cool things going on here. But for anyone who is new here, this video is part of a series documenting the design and construction of this controller right here. So if you're feeling a little lost, there's a link in the description below. So the floor plate itself is pretty straightforward. It's a rectangle with a reinforcing perimeter. In the center, there's a waffle pattern for extra toughness. And for even just a little bit more, this is the only part in the whole build that is printed completely solid. Around the perimeter, there are locating pins for the main housing, and flipping the plate around, we can see that there are void supports on the underside of the locating pins. These supports pop out really easily with just the simple push of a wrench. I use this manual support style a lot, so maybe I'll make a video covering how I make them really quickly in Blender. But the coolest part for me are these posts, because they'll let us add weight to better balance the whole controller. For the weights, I'm going to use some of these. This is an iron weight for a curtain, and they usually come in these shrouds so they can be easily sewn to fabric. They come in a wide variety of weights, and this one is 28 grams. Unfortunately, I don't know how to sew, so I'll be discarding this bit, which leaves us with a simple iron bar. So the weight I'm trying to balance comes from this switch module. I've already made a video on the construction of this module, so if you haven't seen it already, please check it out. Now this weighs about 250 grams all by itself, and it brings the center of gravity pretty far forward and pretty high up. In order to bring the weight down and rearward, I've made these little weight boxes to hold them. Each of these little boxes can hold 3 weights, and these little tabs on the side interface with corresponding towers on the floor plate so they can be screwed down into place. And that's the whole build. But to round the video out, let's go ahead and drop the main housing down on top of it. I think that's pretty good. Adding weights to the build is an entirely new experiment for me, and I won't really know if it works until the final build, which should actually be the next one, so keep an eye out for that. And if you have any ideas on how to add weights to balance a controller, please drop some advice in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you guys are ready for the final build. Take care for now. Cheers.